What is up, everyone? It is XMPFX813 coming at you with another Real Talk commentary. I know I've just been thinking a lot lately, and especially with Thanksgiving coming up, so this week will probably be a week full of philosophical videos and maybe a little Call of Duty based videos where, I talk about, things that help make you better. But this is just going to be a very philosophical week. And today, today being Monday, I want to talk about, my jacket's choking me, that's cool. Sorry. So what I want to talk about is failures, and that in itself was a fail. But you're supposed to fail in life. I hope you realize that you are supposed to fail. It's just part of life. You're supposed to fail. It's not a bad thing. It comes back to the edge. You fall down, you get back up. You fail, you keep on trying. You keep on going. And so many great people have failed over and over and over and over again. And it's unreal how many of these great people, very influential people in society, have failed a plethora of times. And to an extent where you wouldn't even believe, the failures that these people have had. And it's just unreal. But it makes you a better person in the end. At the final aspect of your life, those failures make you better. You may be committed and put everything that you have into whatever you want to do, whatever you're doing at the time. And you still might fail. Say, I'm just going to use my circumstances right now. I got up every day. I trained and trained and trained in the mornings. I ran. I was in the weight room. I was on the football field when people weren't. I put everything I had into football, and at the end of the day, I failed. I did. I ended up playing at some school that wasn't, couldn't give me an athletic scholarship. I wasn't big enough. I wasn't strong enough. I put every ounce of energy I had for 8 years into playing football, and I still failed. And it made me realize, I loved it. I really loved it. It lets you know that you have a level of commitment. You learn something about yourself when you fail after 8 years of training, 8 years of preparation. You know that you have a commitment that is unreal after you fail. And you have 2 or 3 years worth of college scouts and stuff telling you you're not big enough, you're not strong enough, you're not quick enough, you don't weigh enough. So, you learn something about yourself. You come back and you keep trying. And something I've learned through failure is that it leads you to be more wise. And being wise in itself, not necessarily in, like book smarts and stuff like that, but wise as in, spiritually and mentally. And it really lets you know how strong your will is. And sorry if I sound like a broken record or anything like that, but failure makes you stronger. I want you guys to take that from this. Failure makes you stronger, makes you wiser, makes you everything that you weren't before, because it takes a real man or woman or boy or whatever you are, alien, Martian, it takes a real strong individual to get up and keep on going. And Thomas Edison got interviewed one time, and when they asked him, how do you feel that you failed 1,000, 2,000 times before you actually figured out how this worked? He said, well, I didn't fail 1,000 times. I didn't fail 2,000 times. I found 1,000 ways, 2,000 ways it wouldn't work. And I know that's not verbatim or whatever, but that's the gist. He looked at it as a learning experience. When you do something and it doesn't work, you didn't fail. Technically you failed, but you just learned a way it didn't work. I learned I wasn't meant to be an offensive lineman. But does that mean I can't do anything with football? No, I can pursue football in so many other ways. So, you just gotta realize that, life is tough and you're meant to fail. And that's why so many people don't go down certain paths in their lives. Certain paths that they would really enjoy going down. And it's because they're scared of failure. And if it's not because they're not scared of failure, they don't want to put the work in. You have to work to fail. You can't just say, no, screw it. You actually have to put in effort. before you can fail. And then it takes 10 times more effort to be able to come back from that failure and keep on going. Some people just don't want to work for that. They don't want to, they're scared of failure. They don't want to have anything to do with that. And I've failed so many times in life, it is unreal. A lot of stuff I've done up in this point in my life has been just failure after failure, and it made me stronger. It made me a better me. But at the same time, I feel like I fail every single day. I feel like there's always something more, something that would make me a better me that I didn't do that day. And that motivates me, that I fail every day in my mind at not being the best version of myself that I can, but making myself only a little bit better every day. It just keeps me going. And I want to close this out. And if you take one thing away from this, this is without a doubt the most important thing I have learned thus far about failing and succeeding. If you don't fail, you can never truly appreciate success. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed that video. I know I enjoy talking about these philosophical topics and stuff, but in the top right is a subscribe button, top left is my channel, down below is my Twitter, and then in the center, there are 2 videos that you might have missed. Go ahead and check them out and let me know what you guys think.